I love them drums. I
Yeah, gets you
wish I had
going.
a set of drums just to play that beat.
Sounds good.
Yeah. I don't know how long I could play, but I would play for a jam out for a good while until my hands started hurting.
Well, with me, I cannot keep my feet in rhythm along with my hands because I've seen a few of them. You know, your feet and your hands are totally going different directions.
Yeah.
Well, they have. You should see some of them big setups for drums. They have multiple um, kickers and all kinds of stuff. It's
I think the
back in
biggest
my day that you had very little.
I think the biggest one that I remember coming up is uh, Kiss, the band Kiss.
Mhm.
He done a solo in there, and I think he had like 25 drums right there.
Hmm.
That dude was hitting every damn one of them.
Wasn't there a group or a drummer that did a performance and they lifted him up and he was playing upside down?
Yeah,
Y'all remember that?
Yeah,
that
Motley
was,
Crue. Motley Crue,
Yeah,
yeah.
Motley
Yeah,
Crue. That's what it
there was
was.
another one too. The
yeah,
one that lost his arm in that wreck.
yeah. Which I knew him before he lost his arm. Well, I
Hmm.
didn't know like buddies or anything, but I met
Is he
him.
a drummer?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
before he lost his arm.
I want to say he was the first one to do that. He
What, lose his arm?
no to
Oh,
play upside down
I don't know.
because I know Motley Crue and that group always party together.
Um,
I cannot think of the name.
Def
But to
Leppard.
be able to jam
Yeah,
out like that upside
Yeah,
down, that's something else.
Yeah. Well,
yeah,
he would always outdo himself every year. Tommy Lee he would
yeah.
at first it was
yeah.
upside down, then by the end it was a whole roller coaster and stuff like that.
Yeah, Tommy Lee. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you know, those people are gone now. You don't see them no more. There ain't no new groups like that no more.
Oh. Well, there is. They're just not. Well,
Mainstream.
it's not. It's
Like,
not bands anymore. It's let me let me put this computer program in here and play the
yeah.
music, and I'll sing to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I remember who was it? Damn, Midnight Special. Before the videos came out, hey, dude, you want to talk about some good bands on there? And there was this one band I used to love them. The name of I cannot think of the name of the group, but the girl
Just a
she
little bit.
I know who would have ever thought that Motley Crue would be giving away your age, you know what I mean? Like Motley Crue is classic rock now, you know?
Oh, I don't even want to hear
Yeah,
it. And
That's
now you start calling it oldies, then
uh-huh. It's
uh,
crazy. It's crazy. I mean, I was 11 when I heard their first album, and now where did all these years go?
figure there was Schools Out for Summer. Who sung that one?
Alice Cooper.
Yeah, 'cause you got Alice Cooper, you've got Black Sabbath, you've got Ozzy, you've got Megadeth, you've got Devo. I mean,
wait. You don't name them other bands and then pop in Devo.
And then Devo. Well, but they're another Ohio
now
band.
Devo did have a
Yeah.
couple of good songs.
Yeah.
I didn't say all of them. I'm just saying a couple of them.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah, they're from Akron, Ohio. Now I can only remember Whip It.
AC/DC.
I can't remember any other Devo song other than "Whip It."
There's another one, but I can't remember it.
No, not that Devo. Well, I may be pronouncing it. Not Devo.
Oh, Dio.
Dio.
Yeah, Dio.
Dio. There we go.
Yeah,
Rodney James Dio. All right.
Yeah.
Not the red hat
Run
guys.
to the
Yeah. Not the whip it guys.
Not the whip it guys. Dio,
Nah,
Rodney
I'm
James
glad
Dio.
they whipped it off stage. To be truthful about it.
You can whip it.
Well,
You
I
whip
know I'm not allowed to say this, but we called it blank rock when we were coming up. It started with the F.
Okay. Yeah.
We're gonna need to buy a vowel.
Yeah.
FC. Wrist flippers, what they used to be called back there.
Oh, bakers. Bakers, yeah.
Yeah. No, damn. We used to call it fag rock. Shit.
The pastry chef bakers, yeah.
Damn. Sorry, Bushcraft. It ain't 15 minutes yet.
Yeah.
Man, we didn't even make it
There
15
goes
minutes.
that live.
7 minutes, Jeff. That's it. 7 minutes.
Well, I'm going to tell you, it's not a record.
You beat that. Not a land speed record for Jeff.
I have beat that with getting into it in about a minute or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Robert. So many successful bands from Ohio.
I mean, my all-time, my favorite has got to be AC/DC. It's just their music. I don't care where you at, but when you hear that first chord being plucked, you knew exactly what group it was.
Yeah, I agree with that. Absolutely. Yeah.
But when you realize that 1985 has been almost 40 years ago.
No shit.
Wow.
Damn.
Where does time go?
It's crazy. It really is crazy.
Like that song, If I Could Put Time in a Bottle.
I still have the AC/DC dollar. I had probably about 200 at one time from Money Talks.
Those would be hard to get a hold of now, but
I haven't even looked, but I'd have. And this was in Charleston, West Virginia. Yeah. I went to a concert there, and
who were the Deadheads?
Grateful Dead. Yeah. Yeah.
All the bars down there have an AC/DC dollar from me, and I'd probably say 90% of the bars let me drink that night for giving them one of those dollar bills.
Nice. What did they do? Did they shoot them out of the cannon? How did you acquire all
it
this?
just drops from
wow.
the ceiling. Yeah. And everybody's up there jumping up and down, and I'm on the ground just shoveling them into my pants.
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
Man.
Damn, check this out.
Man, you can make it rain with AC/DC dollars.
Oh, yeah.
Shit. Life with Bobby. The first time I remember hearing AC/DC was an 8-track at my grandma's house. I mean, grandma rocked. I'm going to tell you.
Sound like my story.
Nice.
I used to have the one with got big balls. You got big balls. Who's got the biggest? That was on 8-track.
Yeah, that was on. What album was that on?
I can see it, but I can't.
Yeah, me too.
The car on there and everything.
Yeah, yeah.
Somebody will know it on in chat.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a great album. What a great band.
That and I had Led Zeppelin's with Stairway to Heaven.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a great album.
What
Dirty
year?
D. Oh yeah, Dirty
Yeah,
Deeds Done
yeah,
Dirt
that's
Cheap.
what it
That's
was.
it. Yeah, way to go.
Yeah.
Life with Bobby for 1 point.
Yeah.
Ding,
Dirty
ding, ding.
Deeds, Dirt Cheap, yeah.
Yep, that was
And
the
the
album.
Exhibition was pretty good. They wasn't exactly a what I call a rock band, but they was worth listening to.
Yeah.
Who
And there was
that?
a Van Zant in the band, so that makes them, yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moody
What
Blues.
got Ozzy so famous, and a lot of people gonna think I'm kidding, is when he used to bite the heads off of bats.
Yeah, I think he admitted to doing that by accident once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was. But after he was banned from doing that, he would bring a goat up on stage, and that's all I'm going to say with that.
Oh boy. Oh man.
And he got into a hell of a lot of trouble over that.
I never seen the goat.
No, I never heard.
I've been to I think seven of his concerts. One was with oh my god, Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Sabbath, Black Sabbath.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, and then Dio was in that too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I saw Ozzy on the Bark at the Moon tour, I think.
yeah.
We had third row, and the coolest thing about that show was that Metallica opened up the show. No, it was the Ultimate Sin tour, and Metallica was opening up, and it was their first time doing stadiums.
Oh, really?
And,
Wow, how about
and Cliff, yeah, and Cliff Burton was still alive playing bass for him.
Damn.
And they were throwing out cassette tapes, and I got one off the floor. Yeah, cassettes, and it was Master of Puppets that just came out. It was Master of Puppets on cassette.
Oh,
Yeah, that was memorable. Yeah,
yeah. I remember one used to be my favorite for a long time.
which one?
One.
Oh yeah. The
Three Dog Night.
No, one.
The song "One" by Metallica. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm not familiar with that song. I'm not gonna say I've not heard it. I just don't remember it.
Well, that was it was about a war type song. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It was kind of slow.
Oh hell, I've got an album. The hell's the name of that group? It's never been open. I mean, it's still got the saran, the wrap around it. And by God, I can't even think of it.
The album?
It's an album, a LP.
There we go. Records. Do you have
Yep.
records? Do you collect records? You guys collect records?
Dude, you'd be surprised at the records I have.
Let's hear it. Or
Well,
show us.
mainly
Show and tell.
most of them are country.
That's
Okay.
good. That's good.
I mean, oh God. Let me grab a handful.
All right, here we go.
Let's
All
see.
right. I like it.
I got some. I don't know if I got any handy. Let me think.
You got the one where Elvis had the cowboy hat on.
Oh, that's
Where
I think that's Love Me Tender, is it? Love Me Tender?
The one where he did from the movie where he played a half Indian.
Oh.
All right. Hold on. God,
Dang, I hate when I know something I can't get it out.
I know.
I know what you're talking about.
I think it wasn't it Love Me Tender, or Loving You, Love Me Tender?
Yeah, I think it was one of those that he played on there.
Oh wow.
What do you got?
out.
Mercury record. Oh, the
Statler
Statler
Brothers.
Brothers. There we go.
that's a 45.
All right.
I've
like
got
20
yeah.
records.
Now you may or may not have heard of this one right here.
Ray Stevens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've got Lover Boy. Damn. I can't believe it. Hell, all the no shit. I got two lover boys. Both of them are different. They got to be.
Let's guess which ones he's got. Let's see. I'll say, hold on. Oh, I'll say, oh, bummer.
I was gonna say
working for the weekend.
One of his favorite, Boy George.
I'm gonna come through this damn screen.
I didn't know you was a Boy George fan.
Called Fart Side of the Moon.
Oh, a lover boy.
Just one hit wonder.
Hot tonight.
Teenage overdose. Far Side of the Moon.
Yeah, maybe another Ray Stevens. But you see, the bad thing about this, when they was doing the 45s like that right there,
yeah,
mainly it was just one side that was good. The other one was
the B side, the B side.
What's that little thing called that they put in the middle?
Hell,
I know it's got a name, but I can't remember. I know, yeah.
Let's see if anybody knows in chat what that little thing is called that goes in the middle of the 45s.
Y'all ever heard of Boots Randolph? Yakety Sax.
Oh, okay, all right.
Oh.
And I've got Statler Brothers.
Yeah.
Matter of fact,
which one? Yeah, Statler Brothers, good. Hello, Lake.
Oh no. Disc, no.
Oh.
It actually has a name, but I forget what it is.
I feel like you had it once on trivia that I feel like I'm associating you knowing that for some reason. But yeah, it does have a name. All right, here we go. Some more records.
Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let me open it up.
Oh, Waylon, there you go. Now you're talking.
Look at your name, real good.
Yeah.
Waylon and Jess, his wife.
Oh, yeah. Jesse Coulter. Yeah.
Well, the Flying W gives it away.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we will make America great again.
Thank you, Tom, for subscribing.
I don't know where my rock albums are, but all these I inherited from my parents. And I've got tons of bluegrass CDs.
101 asked if you got Yakety Yak or.
Yeah, I got it. Matter of fact, I just showed it.
I'm trying to see what was that?
Oh,
that was actually an Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Nice. Oh wow.
Mindy says 45 adapter. Was that record adapter?
And it's funny you brought these up because the Stevie Ray and this Earth, Wind, and Fire pretty much was given to me, and I hate it because whoever had them before, they wrote on the front with a permanent marker.
Oh yeah, darn those people that do that.
But it's got all the original wrappers and paper with it, so for $1, I thought that was a pretty good investment on something.
Nice.
YouTube. That's the one I've got that has never been broken into.
Oh, U2.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
That thing's called a spider, by the way.
Oh, is it called a spider? Really?
Yeah. Damn.
I never heard that. Never heard that.
It would have to be spider related.
I got one last year, a spider or a record insert, but spider now that I know. But it it's got Billy Gibbons' signature on it, like printed. ZZ Top. Yeah, ZZ Top.
Hell, I got one of his cassettes. Eliminator, I think.
Yeah. I love ZZ Top. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, come on, dude. What? 2? No. Yeah. No, there was 3 of them.
Yeah.
3 up front. I think it was a total of 5 in the band. And for a band that could play that good with that limited people, hey, I'll give it to them.
Yeah. ZZ Top. Yeah.
Believe it or not, vinyl's more popular now than it's ever been.
Well, maybe not ever, but
Yeah,
se-
it's
for a good
it's a
while.
big surge. Yeah,
Yeah.
And they've definitely marked up the price accordingly too, because
Yeah.
they know it's kind of a collector's market. So
yeah.
uh
I wish
even
they still had
used.
record stores.
Oh, I
Yeah,
remember them days when you
Yeah.
go in and get albums and stuff.
Yeah, we've still got two of them here near me, two record stores.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I bet
Yeah.
they're
but
expensive.
yeah, because it's a new trend now. Actually, a new one just opened up. Yeah, it's a trend for kids now to just to collect them.
Yeah.
So it's coming back.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
well,
It
yeah.
has been.
Yeah.
I think now more for the artwork,
Okay.
but we used to actually listen to them. But I think, yeah, for the artwork, they're like a collector's market now.
Yeah. If it's they have them in Walmart now.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah,
They have a section in Walmart that has albums, but
that has vinyl.
they're not originals. They're still the copies, but
Reproductions.
yeah.
The bad thing about it is, and yeah, I'm gonna date my age a little bit. Going back to the 8-track days.
Yeah.
I mean, that's when I was coming up, was during the 8-tracks.
I know you were just about to get into the song, and then click, it has to change to another track.
But now, if you can find let's say a Goodwill or something like that that sells 8 tracks, you better grab them, because some of the artwork on them 8 tracks is worth more money than the songs itself.
I use a desk right to the right of me. You can see it right here.
Yeah.
This is my dad. The desk that I'm using is actually a floor model record player that my dad bought. The first thing he bought with credit in the 60s when he was young.
Wow.
And so it's got a record player, 8-track tuner in it, but it's really still in beautiful shape. Yeah.
Yeah. I miss them days. He used to pull up the little thing.
Yeah.
Record player was inside there.
Yeah.
8-track was on the side.
Yeah. That's how this is. This pulls up right here.
That stuff was built to last, though.
Oh yeah, this thing. That's why it's still here. I do like it, but it's heavy. I'd have to get real ambitious to move this out of here.
No, that's right.
Yeah, I'd have to hire Watt Life to come over and move.
I got you.
Mike Jones, I think when I first started drinking, that and Slits was the first 2 beers I ever drunk. Pat's Blue Ribbon and Slits.
You can't forget about Old Milwaukee.
Oh yeah.
The only time I drank Milwaukee was Draft. It had a better taste to it. And there's many times I've got blitzed at a bar drinking and Draft beer.
There we go. That's the way all good stories start. Yeah.
Yeah. Robert D. I ain't as old as I look. Excuse me, Robert Bates. I'm not as old as I look.
Old Milwaukee.
Well, the bad thing about it is there was a couple of what we call car shops. You drive through them and you tell the people what you want. And hell, I've been going through there, I know, for a couple of years, since I was 16 years old, getting 6-packs, half cases, all the way up to a case. The day I turned 18, which back then that was legal age, I got carded. The guy looked at my ID and looked at me. He said, "You have got to be kidding." I went, "Nope." And he told me the only reason he was carding me is on account of the the person was there watching him card people.
Oh.
And if he knew that I was as old as I was, he wouldn't have never been selling me beer. And I said, see, that's why I came to you.
Yeah, that's why I love you. You were selling me beer since I was 13. You're the greatest. Yeah.
Who remembers late nights and going to 7-Eleven or Circle K, get a big gulp and one of those microwave big burritos?
Oh, yeah.
Many a weekends.
Weren't they called the Big Bomb? Weren't they? Didn't they have a name like that or something? Those burritos.
Yeah.
I think so.
And the microwave, you had to turn the knob.
Yeah.
There was no setting the time or anything. It
No.
was.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
will tell you this. Don't never eat a bean burrito from one of them places back then. Because you would not make it home hardly.
Oh.
Why it was called the bomb.
Right.
It was.
You didn't know when it was going to drop, but it's going to drop.
Yeah. You never knew when it was going to go off.
And if you was on a commode, you better have some air that went down in there, or you're gonna blow it out of the floor.
Blowing it out the floor. That should be a song. Blowing it out the floor.
Yeah.
Don't give them an idea.
You right 101. The burritos back then was the size of your forearm, and now they're the size of your hand.
Well, maybe his forearm.
They were big.
Wait a minute, how in the hell can he remember them? He ain't that old.
Well, I think they still were selling them though, like 10 or even 15. Yeah, the big bombs. Yeah, I think they were still popular.
90s.
Yeah.
But you know what? I will admit they were pretty damn good.
Yeah. That's definitely a young man's game now. I don't know if I'd try out a big bomb now.
Oh no.
That's a young man's game for sure. Yeah.
Well, let me ask y'all this question right here. How many of y'all, even in chat, has tasted Wild Irish Rose coming up in the young ones?
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Why? You ain't never drunk none?
The worst thing I've tried as far as on that caliber would be Mad Dog.
Oh,
and
great Mad Dog.
And if you drink too much of that, you'll figure out why they called it Mad Dog, because you feel like you turned into one.
Just remembering Mad Dog.
Mad Dog tastes better than Wild Irish Rose.
I know. I think I just threw up a little bit. Just thinking of Mad Dog.
I'm thinking about. I shouldn't have said that.
Boone's something another.
Boone's Farm.
Yeah, but
watermelon.
That was like Kool-Aid.
Now my best friend, his girlfriend and mama always drunk Boone's Farm, and I will admit it had a pretty good taste to it.
Yeah, like what it said, it's Kool-Aid.
Yeah, but it would. Damn, it was fun.
We used to, people young in my age, they would do this. I would never do it, but get Mad Dog while they was getting Big Gulp, pour half the Big Gulp out and fill it up the rest of the way with Mad Dog.
Yeah.
and go to the movies.
Yeah. Mad Dog and a Big Bomb. Boy, you'll be all set then.
Y'all remember?
You so damn ripped, you couldn't drop the drawers to go. Or if you did get up on the go mode, you'd fall over.
Can't believe I ever drunk that stuff.
Let me tell you, if you can find some, I've got to say, at least take a shot of it.
They still have Mad Dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
every flavor you can think of.
Yeah.
Is it still as bad now as it used to be?
I don't know.
It looks like it.
I'd imagine it is.
Yeah,
I think it's still the same price.
It's still the cheapest.
Yeah, it's still the same price. So
Yeah.
Well, the reason people started drinking Mad Dog is because they was running out of money and still wanted to get drunk.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I think the quality control operator there, is asleep at the switch if they're still selling it at the same price. Yeah.
Damn.
Well, in a Circle K 7-Eleven, those things were, for a teenager, that was an easy thing to stick in your back pocket.
Yeah, it was.
It was pocket size.
But now I did not know, and I found out the rough way. Back in my day, a person could not go in and purchase a case over one case and 1 6-pack of beer at a time.
Oh, that stuff's horrible.
Oh, yeah. I was going to bring that up in a little bit. Schnapps.
It may taste good when it's going down, but if it ever comes back up,
I've had a peach schnapps problem before, and it's stuck with me all these years. In fact, I can taste it right now. Right now, I can taste it. Oh my gosh.
Mad
You're
Dog,
right about that. If it ever comes up, forget it. Yeah.
Mad Dog and Slits coming back up together. Would prefer to.
No, I've got to beat on that one. Peppermint schnapps and Old Granddad.
I've never tried the Granddad.
I don't know what Old Granddad is, but that sounds brutal.
That's like Jack Daniel's cheap cousin or something, right? Yeah.
Well, now I was sitting here looking at a little bit of history, and back in the Western days, whiskey was not whiskey as we know of it today. It was mixed with turpentine and other stuff.
Wow.
So I'm glad I didn't live back then. On
Pete
that.
Snop and OJ. Just the word snops is
now
Boone's Farm. That's right. Boone's Farm. We got to add that to the list for sure.
Yeah.
Now I will tell you this right here. You go get you some cherry flavored vodka and some cherry flavored Kool-Aid and mix it together. That's a good taste. I could sit there and drink a whole pint of that by myself without a chaser.
They don't make 101. They don't make Old Granddad like they used to in the 80s.
I imagine
there's
that.
a big change there. It's like root beer or something now. You can't even smell it. Old Granddad, as soon as you open it up,
yeah.
Mike Jones said 18 beers can kill you in certain well, let me start this. Here's a statement that shocked me. 18 beers can kill you. I'm legally dead in 3 states. Oh, hell, I done bypassed that in my 16th and 17th, 18th year. Big time.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. That's some rank stuff. I'll just.
Oh, look at that! Mixing Pat's mixing Old Granddad in my turkey balls.
That's what happened to 101. Granddad stunted his growth.
We'll throw in some wild turkey while you're at it.
Some turkey balls. Now we'll know what's going on with the turkey balls over at Pat's house, huh?
Right. It'll get you where you want to go.
Y'all really throwing out some raunchy damn stuff.
Over at Pat's house, like, why is Grandma on the table? She just had a couple turkey balls.
Well, we had another friend. We was invited to a Christmas party, me and the wife. And he was trying to set another friend up with another girl that he used to work with. She got ripped. She went past drunk. She got ripped. We were living in a mobile home. Well, he was living in a mobile home at the time.
Oh yeah.
She jumped up on top of the trailer, stuck butt ass naked, running across the trailer. They had to yank her off of there and clothe her, and they finally took her home.
Mm.
Mm.
I don't like drinking.
Oh,
The pig.
that's a great story.
I could tell you a story, but
That's a great story.
I'm not
Well, I
going
can
to do
tell
it.
y'all quite a few damn stories.
I'm not going to do it on live.
I have so many questions about that story. Who was the girl running on top of the trailer?
And how'd she get up
I'm
there?
not gonna mention no names.
Oh, okay, all right. But I'm
Oh, she
thinking,
was
like,
on top of the house.
yeah, she was up on top.
of the mobile home.
Oh, I thought you said she was on top of the table.
No, she was up on the trailer.
Wow.
And he lived in a trailer park.
Yeah.
Oh, that was their entertainment for the night.
It changes the whole story about life when she was on top of the trailer.
It changes everything.
Yeah, everything's different. But I have so many questions about, like, I wonder how many drinks it took her to get the courage to get up there. And then how many more to take her clothes off while she was up there.
It wasn't just a mixture of drinks, come to find out. It was other stuff. And we didn't know at the time. Needless to say, the guy never ended up dating her.
I was going to say, was that their, I wonder if it was their first date, you know?
It was.
Oh, what? Are you kidding me?
Date.
You're kidding me. It was their first date? It was their first date?
Yeah, it was their first date. I think it lasted like about 2 hours.
Wow.
Hey, Vester.
Oh, that guy's still
That's one you never forget.
Story. No, that guy's still telling that story.
I'm pretty damn sure he is.
Like when you have, first or worst first date stories, he wins every time, probably.
Yeah, hands down.
Hello, Vester. How you doing tonight?
I definitely can't beat that. I can't beat that story.
I can come close, but I ain't saying.
But I mean, like a first date story like that?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you can come close, did you say? You can come close? Really?
I can come close.
We got to hear that.
No, not live. Not live.
All right.
It wasn't, well, I was involved, but I don't even get me fired.
He pleads the fifth.
Big time.
No one was definitely on a trailer in your story.
No, but it did involve a graveyard.
Oh.
Interesting.
Very.
Don't they call that something? Isn't there a word for that?
Yeah, you can call it something.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Boy, next subject.
All right, we'll move on to second date stories. Yeah.
I don't think I had too many second dates.
That's funny. There we go.
Didn't make it past the first one. That's why he's got so many first date stories.
Everybody was always on a trailer. That's funny.
I would mention it was National Vanilla Cupcake Day, but I think it would just make it even more awkward.
Well,
there has been some vanilla involved.
See? I knew there was a connection.
Whipped cream.
What is it? Was it real vanilla or imitation?
Well, now you got to look at it like this. We're talking back in the 70s.
It was probably the real stuff back then, Bushcraft. They probably had the real vanilla.
Early 80s. No, it wasn't early 80s either. It was mid to late 70s.
Oh, yeah. Before my time, for sure.
Yeah, but I've got to admit, they were some pretty good times.
Oh yeah, definitely good times.
Not quite. Not quite.
Is that the word?
Yeah. Don't
Yeah, I was about
repeat
to say
it.
it sounds like it.
Man,
Yeah.
with there, that might win the first date story.
Yeah.
Uh,
Mm.
Harvest Mary Moon. Did you hear they were caught running a brothel in D.C.? Yeah, I heard about that. I mean, it was a huge motel too.
Oh, I thought you meant the White House.
It probably
mean-
was people that worked there.
Remember Clinton?
oh yeah, yeah.
Hell, Clinton did it in the White House.
That's what I said.
No, this was in a motel. It looked like to be about 7, 8 stories tall, and it was pretty damn huge motel. And some of the people that worked up on the hill were caught going in now. Needless to say,
that's funny,
they're not
Robert.
releasing no names though.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah. If so, yeah, there's something wrong. I think if you could get a second date after that.
They were the ones who encouraged it.
Oh man.
I've dated some doozies.
I guess so. Oh, now you're in trouble, Jeff.
Why?
Uh-oh. Who's here?
Oh no. Time for me to go. Bye.
Sorry about my camera off. I don't know what Jeff's in trouble about, but if he's in trouble, I'm probably in trouble too.
Probably not.
I doubt it.
I always miss like when I log out and then I'm on my phone.
Oh, well, I'll just Jeff's talking about his first date and not getting a second date, and
Quite a few first dates.
read that and you get the idea.
Definitely no second date with necrophilia. I agree.
Okay, well, this is where I'm going to have to go ask Allie what that means because I have no idea what that means.
Well, I would suggest if you
I've learned so much in the past couple of years, and apparently I have not.
if you've made it this far without learning that, then please continue.
Yeah,
Please
you
continue.
don't need to
Always
know.
learning stuff though, and I'm interested in like knowing all kinds of stuff.
There's other stuff to learn about.
Okay.
Not that.
That's not one of them.
All right. Well,
Good for you for not knowing. I'm.
How's the weather?
I like.
it's humid but chilly.
Hmm.
I know that sounds weird, but it's humid and we have fog and it's chilly, but it's not that cold. It's just chilly.
Sure.
How about you?
It's pretty chilly here. It's a crisp 65.
The last time I checked, it was 61 here.
I stuck myself in the bedroom because Allie and Josh are playing guitar and they're tuning. Bigfoot just got new strings.
All right.
Wait a minute. Josh can play an instrument.
They both can play a little, but they've both made a pact that they're going to learn good things.
Why haven't we seen this?
Allie had a little guitar when he was little, and we gave that to Declan. And then I don't know. Bigfoot bought his guitar like a long time ago. He had many. He's down. But the guitars in this family kind of like get handed down between the girls.
Well, him and Bushcraft need to get together. Bushcraft can play his banjano and
Huh.
Come on, Bushcraft. We know you dying to learn how to play that.
No, too many fingers on it.
Bushcrafting banjo porch talks.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I can't play, but I almost said it like Jeff did.
Yeah.
Banjo. because my beard's too long. It gets stuck in the cords.
Oh yeah, that would be a
You know, every one of my uncles, including my daddy, played the banjo.
Huh.
And I'll tell you, coming up when we had get-togethers, shit, it was worse than Hee Haw.
I hated that show. Oh,
Look, as a young man, I loved that show,
oh.
and I'm not going no further with it.
And the Grand Ole Opry.
I liked that. I also loved the Laura Book Show. I don't know. Yeah, I hung out with my grandparents too much, but I loved those.
I hated anything. Well,
Dealing with bluegrass.
no. There was a show. Oh, it came on late at night, and it was they were all dancing. I think it was Bandstand it wasn't Bandstand. It was something.
That come on Saturdays.
There was another one.
What decade?
They're all doing disco and stuff. So, I think it was Soul Train.
Soul Train. There you go.
Yeah, Soul Train come on at 1 o'clock. The American Bandstand came on at 12 o'clock. During the day on Saturdays.
Late at night.
Probably the reruns.
But I didn't anything because my dad went to bars and sung all these songs and I heard it all the time. So whenever he had to go watch Hee Haw and all that stuff, I was like, oh, I have to hear it again.
Well, now I will admit to this right here. The best part to me about Hee Haw before they ended the show.
Hee Haw.
No,
Whatever her name was.
Is sung gospel.
I forgot her name.
She always reminded me of the girl from Gilligan's Island.
Which one? It was Ginger and Mary Ann. I don't include Mrs. Howell.
No,
Oh,
Mary.
Mrs. Howe got the X.
She had a little dress on. And
You're breaking up a bit. Like
I am.
Yeah.
it's like you're staticking in and staticking out.
Is it better now?
fog.
Let me go out and go grab my laptop.
Oh, that was fine right there.
Yeah, that was good right there.
I think I had my finger over wherever. I don't know. It's a phone. It's weird.
Oh.
I think I had my phone over the button.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what.
I'm still waiting for somebody. Was it Lulu?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. I'm thinking somebody named Pearl or something like that.
Yeah,
There
there was
there was
a Pearl right on Hee Haw. Pearl
Had that big old hat on.
No,
Yeah, Minnie Pearl.
Minnie Pearl. That was her name. Minnie Pearl. With the hat with the price tag on it.
Yeah, that's what. Because
Yep.
yeah.
Do y'all remember Phyllis Diller?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She's hilarious.
Yeah, she was in what was she? Oh, she was in a claymation Mad Monster Party. And Phyllis Diller was in it. I loved her in that. Yeah.
Oh,
Her
really?
character was in that. Yeah, it was cool.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, it was a Rankin Bass that makes the Rudolph movies and all that. They made a Halloween version, Mad Monster Party, and she was the star. Yeah, Phyllis
I'll
Diller.
have to check it out. I've
Yeah,
probably
That's cool.
seen it. I just don't remember.
Well, we're gonna have a nut house up here in a minute.
All right.
I
I
know.
thought we already did, but yeah.
No, not yet. Not yet.
Not yet.
I think there's one still waiting in the back.
Right on.
Yeah.
Right on. Oh, Pat met Minnie Pearl. Right on.
Oh, that's cool.
Grapevine, Texas. I never heard that.
What was the other lady's name that She reminds me of Carol Burnett, but she's different. She's the other lady. I used to get too messed up.
Vicki
Oh,
Lawrence.
yeah.
What was her name?
Vicki Lawrence.
Vicki Lawrence. Okay.
She's the one that sung that song. Oh damn, I had it. Nights lights went out in Georgia.
Yeah, and then there was the bald guy. What was his name? Him and her did a show, didn't they?
Okay.
I can't remember.
Evening.
Good evening.
Kojak. Good evening, 101. Kojak.
No, he was short. He was hilarious.
101.
Um,
Oh,
No, I'm saying hi,
Leave me out.
101.
Leave me out of this.
you timed that just right, Bushcraft. I'm gonna tell you.
He did that.
Conway. Yes, Conway. Thank you, Mike. Thank you.
Conway Twitty.
Oh yeah,
No.
he was good.
Tim Conway. Tim Conway.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, Tim Conway.
Yes.
I just seen. Oh man, who was that?
Solid gold dancers.
No,
mean-
that's not what I was going to say.
Thank you, Mindy. And Mike.
Yeah, Mama's Family. Was it Mama's Family? Yeah.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
Yeah.
I just seen a video of him roasting Clint Eastwood, and
Yes.
they had been in a movie together. I can't remember, and he did stand up a lot. I can't remember his name. He always had that comb over.
Off my lawn.
You talking about that guy that always acted like he was drunk?
No,
Oh.
Yeah, Mike Jones. Okay, Harvey Cormick was the tall guy. Yes, it was the tall guy, Harvey Cormick, and then it was Tim Conway, and it was Vicki Lawrence, and there was
Carol Burnett.
yeah, Vicky.
Nat. Yes, because she played Mama,
Yep.
Yeah,
and they were a trip. I would be in stitches, like crying in stitches.
No, well, the dentist trip was one of them, but the other one was where he was well, you take your suits in to have them cleaned and everything.
Taylor? No, dry
Yeah.
cleaning.
dry cleaner.
Cleaner.
Yeah.
He was the old man, the dry cleaner.
Alice.
Well, 101, how has your week been going?
Just my grits.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's fine. Same old shit, I guess. People can't do shit properly.
Same
Well,
crap, different day.
That's life now.
Right, typical.
And sorry, B, for deleting your message, whatever it was. I was trying to get the link. Well, when I
thank you.
first tried, I was trying to. I'm like, why am I not a mod in my own channel?
That's bad. Oh, that's
Yeah.
horrible.
Because I kept clicking on it and there was no remove comment, and I'm like, what's going on? And I was logged into another account.
Oh,
B Charming says Vicki Lawrence was Mama, not Cara Burnett. That makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what are we talking about?
I told you I got the two of the girls messed up all the time.
The Carol Burnett Show and Mama's Family.
Totally lost.
I think that was before your time.
No shit, Sherlock.
Yeah, I would say, yeah.
That's old people talk.
she had well, it was a wig because she was younger, but
Right.
the big boofy hairdo.
Buffon.
Always carried that.
Oh,
big old
sure, like that
pocketbook
doesn't-
around.
That doesn't, describe every actor or actress like 70s, 80s. Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, with the big old hairdo. Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, she
Yes,
was
it's
the one with the
big.
hair, remember? She had the hair and then she wore shoes, remember that?
Right.
But it was Carol Burnett that played in the movie Annie, though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And she also played Mrs. Wiggins.
Yeah, they just look familiar. Like they look similar to me. I don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
Thank you, Lily G. I forgot about her.
Investor Dylan, hello.
Mrs. Wiggins.
Wiggins.
I
What are
love
you, Stewie from Family Guy, adding an H? to everything?
No, on that show, that's what he called her, how he pronounced her name, Mrs. Wiggins.
Interesting.
Happy
Didn't
Veterans.
take you long, Watt. As soon as I get up here.
Oh, hell, that's the second time he's done said it.
Oh, this is the first time I heard it.
It's what is it? It's the Marine Corps' birthday today.
Really?
Yeah.
I think
How-
I heard someone say that.
How convenient that it's Veterans Day.
No, it's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so I
Yeah.
wasn't crazy. I was like, why is everyone going on about Veterans Day today? And
Yeah, the mail
Okay.
came today, but the kids had off because it was observed today.
I see.
It
Even
was
the banks.
federally observed today.
They don't get it off here for
No, yeah,
Veterans
yeah,
Day.
yeah. They were didn't get it off here either.
Damn, they
Really?
did here.
Kids
No,
were out here.
I got my mail today.
Oh, we got our mail.
Yeah, the mail.
Oh yeah, because you won't tomorrow though.
No.
Damn, a whole weekend without no bills. How nice.
Dude. And then Monday. Fuck.
Yeah, they double up Monday. That's when you don't check it.
Yeah, Ohio, they don't. Very seldom you get a day off for a holiday or something.
Do y'all?
Ohio seems to be one of them states that does.
Yeah.
Well, I'll put it like this. When I was going to school, we used to pray, let a teacher's work day or holiday come up. We was lucky to get one every 6 months. Now it seemed like, what, about every 3 to 6 weeks they
What?
get out of school.
Oh, that the teacher's gone?
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to go back to work with all the little brats that you got to deal with these days.
I think that's the reason they take so many days off, so they go
Well, yeah,
home
the
and get
administration's like, how many holidays can we come up with so we don't have to deal with these fuckers?
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
All right, I got my red on bushcraft.
It's National Scratch Your Ass Day. Everyone gets a day off.
Yeah, right.
I like that.
That's
Yeah,
the
let's not
after red.
let's knock that 250 days down of school down 100 at least. Come
Yeah, I
on.
like that. That's Bulldog Red.
It's something.
We're expanding.
I'll tell
I
you though.
always wanted the coon hat coming up. The skin hat.
Good thing you specified there, because that could have been taken another way.
Yeah, that's
I feel like
Sorry, that's something there coming out.
I had to back up and regroup on that one real quick.
Gomer
Gomer Pyle?
Pyle.
Yeah.
Well, golly.
Golly.
Golly, Andy.
All of y'all said it wrong.
Oh, shut up.
It's golly.
There you go. There we go.
I mean, damn, if you're gonna do it right.
Hey, you got to give me credit for even knowing where the fuck and who the fuck that is.
Right, yeah. He does get points for that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give him 2 points out of 10 on
All
that.
right. Oh,
ain't bad.
Yeah, and you would never believe that guy had a voice the way he does.
You got
Or
it.
did. Or did.
Well,
Yeah.
now you know him and Hudson had a thing going.
Oh, I don't follow that kind of stuff, so I wouldn't know
Well,
that.
I don't either, but back then you had no other choice when it was on the news. Because that's all your parents watched. And you had to watch what your parents watched.
so you're saying Gomer Pyle and Rock Hudson?
Yep.
Wow.
And it was proven.
Why did they catch one of them up on a trailer on a first date, or?
Knowing them, they probably fell through the trailer.
Yeah, right.
101, do you have any of those one date stories? One date stories?
Now you know who we're talking to.
Well, I've had a lot of one dates. That doesn't mean nothing.
Oh, I've had a many of them.
What are these things you call dates?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh God.
A lot of sound.
Oh, do I even want to go there today? Damn it.
Hell, I done been there. You might as well
You've
go
been
ahead.
there and you come back and then you went back again and then you're wondering why the fuck shit didn't change.
Well,
Yeah,
trust me,
but
the bar is set really high. Just so
Yeah.
you know, the bar is set really high.
Yeah, there is a,
Could be worse. You could go to a date and then you show up and she has a Biden 2024 t-shirt. on.
oh yeah, that might
There
be
you go.
Look, I used to, on blind dates, I used to tell them over the telephone, leave your porch light on so I know which house that it is. And I would back up in their driveway. And if they didn't look good, I'd haul ass.
I think I have to hop down and get on my laptop. I can see Bushcraft slips moving, but I can't hear what he's saying.
Oh gosh.
Stop it.
Oh,
You remind me of like a pirate. Yo, ho, ho.
oh
You need
my
me to do
gosh.
sign language? Translate?
That
Kind of hard to translate when you're just an icon.
Is it just me, or can everybody else hear him? Or
There ain't but one type of sign language I know.
for Pete's sake.
You've been doing it.
Jeff, that's one of the hardest core maneuvers I've ever heard
Let me go
of.
grab
To
the
back
laptop.
into the driveway. That's hardcore.
Dude, I was 16. Come on, what are you
That's
doing?
hardcore. Oh, that's funny.
You never heard that or done nothing like that.
No, man.
Well, you know why he backed into the driveway? So he could stare in the rearview mirror. That way he wouldn't actually go blind. The mirror would crack before he'd go blind.
There you go. All right.
Well, now I have got them to meet at a public place like that.
Yeah.
Tell them what I was going to wear and describe somebody else. So, be sitting at a table before they come in, and if they didn't look good, it wasn't me.
How are you getting all these dates with people you never saw before?
Boss man, you would not believe half of it.
Really? Well, in Phoenix, they had this thing. It was a party line where you could call in and you describe yourself, and then somebody else would call in and listen to all these ads.
Yeah,
and then all these people would call you and get dates that way. I didn't do it.
Yeah.
My uncle. Will you guys behave? My uncle did it as a joke, and I was getting calls left and right.
So this is like an early version of what? What's the dating apps these days? Damn it, I'm so lost.
I don't mind by prank phone calls.
It's like
like before caller ID.
That was the Omegle. What is it?
Yeah.
Omegle. Sure, whatever. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, where they just kind of spin it randomly and then you can hang up or continue to talk.
Great.
I have done prank phone calls and called up the police department. And
You've done prank phone calls on my stream.
Oh.
You still haven't called.
What was the one? 101. Look, in my defense, my wife looks at me before my mouth even opens up and says, "Don't you do it."
She knows what you're thinking.
Well, 40-some years. I mean, come on.
Well, yeah. I mean, you ain't wrong.
But we got an argument over that the other day. She said, "I always know what you think." I said, "No, here you don't either. You just know what I want you to know."
Yeah. You don't know what I'm thinking all the time, or else I wouldn't be here, right?
Exactly.
You know, they say most people are borderline psychopath because we're the only ones that can know our own deepest thoughts. And if people actually like could communicate telepathically, most people would not socialize with other people.
No.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I found out that word what you guys were talking about.
I'm sorry.
What did I miss?
Well, I thought
Sorry
it
to
was
hear
going
that.
to be worse than that, but I mean that is pretty weird.
What did I miss?
And then
That's-
I learned a new one too. There was another name for one
my
that does
God.
things.
Well,
with
now,
fire.
out of curiosity, who did you ask what that word
Do I
meant?
have to ask again?
I asked Josh and Allie,
Necrophilia.
And
Yeah.
I bet they laughed.
Oh,
and she gave me another name of one too, and I forgot what it was already, but it was similar and it had more to it in the beginning, but it was one that likes to do it with the serial killers.
Yeah, this is Jeff's first date. He did it in the graveyard. That's
Oh,
That was one of them.
Lily's
Jeff really knocked him dead.
Lily. Yeah, right. Lily's got a first date story there, Bushcraft.
oh,
Look at that.
There was
oh,
a thing going around, and
yeah.
I used to live in. And what it was is the guy
yeah.
got caught. The man and woman got caught. And the woman wasn't bad looking at that time. She would get guys to go to motel rooms with her. And then she would handcuff them to the bed. And she would leave the room, and then the door would open up, and there's Batman in his cape and outfit and everything, and he ended up raping the guy, okay? But they finally got caught. Okay, damn, sorry about that.
I'm Batman.
I feel like I'm falling into a different dimension.
I don't like
Welcome to our streams.
I don't like Batman anymore.
That was during the 80s, okay?
Did I
Boy,
miss
cutting
y'all?
Batman.
What was? Who played Batman in the '80s? Damn it, who was it?
Damn.
Was it Adam West?
Yes. No. Yeah.
Well,
That was like
that's
the
that was
70s,
the
60s.
series.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton.
Yeah,
Or-
Michael-
Oh,
He was a good
That was
Batman.
bad.
Thought he was a good Batman.
a lot better than the other ones. I don't.
no, a good Batman, fine, but
Yeah.
to picture in that situation, no.
Did I miss
Yeah.
y'all's first dates?
Oh no,
You
one.
didn't miss much.
Oh,
What?
We're waiting to hear 101s first.
yeah.
Oh, that's right. I'll shut up.
I wouldn't even say I really had a first date, but I did have a situation where she did come over to the house one time and went in the basement, and long story short, the next day at school, when my dad comes to pick me up, he says, "What is this I hear from people that you broke the couch?"
It was
didn't break
fun,
the
I'll tell you
couch.
that.
I did not break the couch, for the record.
Well,
Oh.
these were. It was supposed to be the horror stories of the first date.
Yeah.
Well, I'm leaving out a lot of details. Let me put it that way.
That poor couch.
Yeah, right. And breaking the couch is horrible. Yeah, that's breaking.
Well, they call it a love seat.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Well, I would say that's kind of a horror story if that all
Yeah.
had been out of play.
Well,
Horror
the
story for the cow.
couch is still down there, just for the record.
Look,
That couch has seen some shit.
Oh.
look, let me
that's
tell you
funny.
something. You've never had good sex until you end up on the floor.
Yeah, Beach Harmon says, dude, you've never had a first or a date?
That was a joke. Calm the fuck down.
I don't know how I got roped into it, but I know the one and only time I ever went out on a blind date, that was a pretty bad experience. Because I never seen this person. They kept hyping her up. They said, yeah,
Wait, is it Wait, you said roped in. Is this going down the road? I think it is.
No, it never even made it to that level. It never even got the courtesy of making it to that level.
Oh, damn.
But they said that this chick was supposed to look like a Barbie doll, right? Her nickname was Barbie. So that was already a major red flag. I'm like,
Yeah.
Then when I seen her, I don't even know where they even came up with the nickname Barbie, because trust me, it was not Barbie. It was hardly Barbie.
More in the Ken area.
Oh.
No. It was Barbie jeans, but you know, it was just a different style of jeans.
So she had a butterface.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
She smiled and cracked the mirror, huh?
Yeah.
Oof.
Let's look at it.
Well,
Maybe it's like those nicknames where they get like the tallest guy is always called Tiny. I said maybe that's what it was. They're calling her Barbie for that.
So your Barbie Watt life did not have a dream home, right? She did not.
That's what she was looking for.
Yeah.
A dream home in the Metro Detroit area is just 4 walls and a roof.
Dream home in Detroit. Oh, that's great.
No more blind dates.
Hell, I used to love blind dates.
I never had a blind date.
I can honestly say I've never had a bad blind date.
Really?
No.
Here's
I went on a lot of them in the
Look who
80s.
just showed up.
Hey, Peanut.
Hey, what's up?
Now the
Hey.
nuts are great.
How you guys doing? Woohoo!
Woohoo.
Wait, so hold on a minute. Peanut's below me. Does that mean he's my nutsack?
Oh, damn.
Well, since Peanut's here, he has to give us his his first date for
Worst first date.
What was my first date?
No, worst first date.
Oh, worst first
me?
date.
Right, with me?
No.
He's like, I can spank
You cracked her shell.
I think but first worst date, I guess is where it's kind of embarrassing, but I had a bunch of friends over and there was girls over, and then we all kind of
7 minutes in heaven.
had it together. So I guess that'd be the worst.
Wait, what happened?
Oh, wait a minute. Hold it.
That's funny. Hold up.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Let's don't put him on the spot. His better half is in hearing distance.
Which one?
Hold up. Wait a minute.
I got better stories.
I'll tell
than
you
so
more
I
about
don't
it later.
care.
All right.
She's like, we got better stories.
He's in trouble now. Uh-oh. He's in trouble now.
No.
You know it's a challenge when she tries to talk. Oh, my God.
Think about it. I don't know.
I know. It's gonna
Can you imagine the lies that are going through his mind right now?
I can just see this giant book in Peanut's head. It's called the Bro Code, and he's flipping through it furiously, trying to find shit.
You gotta tell her.
How do I get out of this? How do I get out of this?
Yeah, tell us more, Peanut. Tell us more about your date.
You guys trying to get me in trouble here.
Oh yeah.
Fuck up solution 1,553.
We talk, right?
No, I'll just compete with you. Who's bad?
Tonight on True Life Confessions.
Hey, Peanut, can we talk to the other person about their first date?
What were you doing summer of 1992?
You know what?
That British accent is too good.
I thought me and Dixie had a pretty good show when we got to arguing, but Peanut and his other half is better than ours.
They are. They're doing good.
Keep going.
I don't think we're gonna ever get to hear it.
I don't either. Not yet. Not tonight.
That's like
God.
we'll do the PG version.
Father catching me somewhere I wasn't supposed to be, that turned out bad.
Yours or hers?
Her father.
Oh, okay.
Tonight on
Yeah.
True American Horror Stories.
And one of the worst places, which it was probably normal, but this was, I forget the road, but it's the highway coming into Vegas. I forget what the highway's
Meaning
called
the
now.
only one coming into Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. One
It
road in
was,
and out.
Nevada Palace had a campground next to it, and the owner of the trailer court had 2 daughters, and I ended up
With one of them.
mysteriously in a bed with no clothes on until he came in and chased me down the road with the baseball bat. And
Why is it always
I'm butt
mysterious?
naked running down the highway.
You got time to put your drawers back
So in
on?
other words, a normal day in Vegas.
Yeah, right.
Right,
Yeah, that's,
exactly.
yeah. And no one looked at you funny because you were
You're like,
in Vegas.
fifth time this
What
week.
happened in Vegas stayed in Vegas.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
they didn't
funny.
have that saying back then.
Oh, bushcraft blazed that trail.
Yeah, yeah. After
the
that, that's where the phrase came from, probably.
And the thing
Bushcraft.
that sucked is my uncle was renting a camping spot in that trailer court or that camping area. So I had to go back.
Oh man.
I wasn't allowed in the office anymore. I wasn't allowed to talk to the daughters or
Oh,
anything.
that's fuck.
Well, from experience, if you're dating a female, I'm not going to say what type of female, and but I can say it was a true female. You always park the car about a block away from the house, and you always leave the keys in the ignition in case you had to make a.
Nowadays there is no ignition.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Just gotta have the fob, the key fob now, right? Where do you put the key fob?
Well, you know, there has been a time or 2 or 3, you know, I did not know that they were married.
Oh boy. Yikes.
Dun, dun,
And-
dun.
That
First
could
thing
get you.
you
That could get you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I mean, no, literally, for my defense, I really didn't know that they were married at the time. But something just told me to park the car here, and I walked up there, but I ran back to it.
You're like the Duke boys out there sliding across the hood.
Duke boys was angels.
So Peanut, are you out of trouble now?
I am out of trouble. He's in the other room right now.
That doesn't mean you're out of trouble.
Bushcraft is bushcraft. Damn, Peanut, trust me, it's just starting.
Yeah, I think the trouble's just postponed, as they say. You just postpone.
Uh-oh.
Like the eye of a hurricane.
Oh,
Well, Peanut, you have this, you know, your
But
what is the sound when you're in trouble?
The castrated version of his sound
Yeah.
effects.
A very deflated woohoo.
Bushcraft, see what you started with, Peanut.
Hey, Sniffer.
Hi,
didn't want to stay out of trouble anyway.
Hey, you see what that says? Mr. and Miss Sniffer in the house. So we can't ask him.
It's Mrs. Sniffer.
That's funny, B. Is she packing your stuff?
Or is she cutting it up?
No, she's not doing anything like that.
Ah.
That's hilarious.
I never had those either. The crazy, breakups where they throw your stuff out the windows and stuff like that.
I stay away from that shit.
I never had. I can still call up people or girls that I've been with that we split ways for whatever reason, and I'm friends with them.
Right.
I'm friends with
I never had any of that,
Well,
crazy, things that you hear all the time.
I had one that was just pure bad luck.
I think all of us has been
Every
down
time
that
she
way.
get in the fucking car, I get in an accident.
Oh, gee.
No, I'm not kidding.
I'm keeping my mouth shut.
What?
Every time
You
a girl
mentioned
gets-
it.
Go ahead.
You mentioned it. You might as well say it.
So every time you get in a wreck, there's a girl involved.
No, not since high school.
Yes, I think of all the wrecks.
Oh no, I'm not kidding.
I know
Seriously,
three
okay.
right now.
So being picked up from school and she's tagging along and she gets in and my mom backs out of the parking spot and her back bumper gets ripped off by somebody. Okay, get that fixed. And then 3 months later, go to her house to pick her up. Again, my mom backs out of the driveway. And again, the car gets hit. And it's like every time she gets in the car, it was bad luck.
Yeah, but your mom was driving.
Okay, but any other time it was like,
Yeah.
you got to remember, my mom had not had an accident ever prior to this. So
Oh, okay. So
it was like a very
wasn't
odd
like
thing.
you.
It's like,
You got to admit that was a clean date.
this was the same chick that supposedly broke the couch.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really?
So eventually the insurance company was like, 101, we're going to need you to break up with this girl.
It wasn't my dad that wanted me to break up. It was the
Insurance company, yeah.
My goodness. 101's got enough horror stories for all of us.
Right?
I mean,
Oh.
it wasn't that bad, but I mean, I'm sure y'all got worse ones, but
I actually
she's
don't.
one I
No, what gave you that idea?
I didn't even notice the tags weren't on there.
Yeah, I'm wondering who the fuck I'm sitting there next to.
I was
David
wondering who.
Devine.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, somebody asked, and I was like, "Can't you see?"
Who's the
I was like,
long-bearded
crap,
dude?
it's not up there.
Well, I didn't even know who I was.
Yeah. I'm just, yeah.
Like,
Oh.
I'd get that checked out.
Why does this feel like truth or dare?
It works.
Well, so this question was a first horror story date.
Yeah.
I never had a first horror story date there.
Well, that's good.
That's good.
And still,
But
Jeff
I've
wins
also haven't had
with
many
his.
dates. So I always
Yeah,
say
but that was not my date. So, well,
You said it was
Well,
your
then that's your problem, Jeff. Like, that's why you had such an issue.
Wait a minute. Are we talking about the stripper or are we talking about the other one?
what?
Whatever
I know,
happened with you in the graveyard.
Okay, now I will admit to the graveyard, but not the stripper. The stripper wasn't mine.
What? I didn't hear that. Is that the story you just told, or is that a different one, Jeff?
Hold on, wait a minute.
I don't know.
Yeah,
but
I don't think we heard the stripper story
I
yet.
know. I didn't hear the stripper story either, Dave.
Yeah, okay.
It can't be as bad as the
Stripper.
graveyard.
Stripper.
Okay, no, us three guys worked at the mill together, okay? And we knew one another. And another one of the guys was trying to get
Puts a whole new meaning on
the
it.
other one set up on a blind date. Well, he finally got her and him together. I think it was New Year's is what I'm wanting to think. She got blitzed beyond, okay? somehow or another, she ended up climbing on top of the mobile home.
Oh yeah,
And
you told this one.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, this was the strip. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe-
we didn't know she was a stripper.
No, that's an addition.
I
to
don't
the
think none
That's
of
a
us
detail
did.
you forgot to put in there.
Yeah, I'm
I
like,
don't
what?
think none of us knew she was
How
a
about the
stripper.
details?
Now it's making sense.
All right.
I will
I
put
think
it
everybody-
like this. My wife would not let me go out of the house.
Oh.
Ay,
Mm.
And
I think-
at that time, I didn't argue with her either.
Oh. There's more, and now we know the rest of the story.
Well, we still haven't heard from David or What Life. We're probably never going to hear about Nuts.
I think we heard Watlife's. Watlife had the remember the Barbie.
That was kind
not
of
the
a
Nazi,
yeah. That
Oh,
was
yeah,
kind
the
of
Barbie.
a
Yeah, the
awkward
Barbie.
blind date. I
Yeah.
don't think I really ever had any bad first dates. Really, not that I would just consider awful.
Yeah,
It might didn't work out, but I mean it wasn't terrible.
What would be a
I-
terrible date?
I think in
Like,
my case, it wasn't a case of bad first dates. It was a case of just bad people.
what
Yeah.
like a really bad first date is like you think she's a girl, but then you find out she's not. Or something.
Oh, hell no.
Um,
No.
That's
I
pretty
mean,
bad.
what could be
That's
worse
pretty
than Jeff's? You think she's live and she's not.
Oh, no,
At
she was lying.
that moment, the skirt turns into a tent.
I found out what that necromancer stuff meant tonight, or whatever that word is.
Necrophilia.
Yeah, that one.
Well, now there was a couple of them I thought.
I'm talking about a dead leg, right?
And this is why the graveyards in Detroit have electric fences around them.
I thought.
No, I'm not kidding. They actually do.
Ew. Golly.
And this whole time, I thought people were just dying to get in.
Oh,
Really trying to
so,
knock
I got
them
a
down.
shovel. I need a
Don't
date
you?
for tonight.
so David, you got a weird one.
The weirdest one I have is no, I'm sure I have weirder ones, but this is the one I can think of that
Well, we want to hear the weird one.
we went out. So it was like a first date. It was like me and a buddy of mine in high school. And so we went out with the two girls, and the one girl that he was going out with, all of a sudden in the middle of nowhere, she decides that she's mad at her ex-boyfriend, right? And she wants to egg his house.
Oh, no.
You know why she was mad at her?
Yeah. Why? Yeah.
Because you reminded her of him.
Oh, that could be. So she decides she wants to egg the ex-boyfriend's house, and nobody else wanted to do it, but she insisted. So we ended up getting all these eggs, going out there, and his house was like in the richest neighborhood ever. So it had security
Great.
cameras, everything. But we're all just going along with it. So it's probably all filmed. And I don't even think any egging actually went on other than we ran around with these cartons and then threw them back in the trunk or whatever. And then we get pulled over by the police because someone called about people egging these mansions,
Oh,
that we didn't want to do. And so the cop got me out of the car to ask, you guys egging houses? No, sir, we were not. Definitely not. And he's like, he kept giving me chances. Are you sure? Are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, absolutely not. Never. Nope. And he's like, look down at your crotch. And it was just like broken eggs all over my pants. And then they had beer bottles in the car, right? So they put us all in they put us all in jail. They put us all in jail.
Fuck.
And I think there were 3 guys. I don't know. I think there were 3 guys in the car because they put us all in one cell and we're laughing and stuff, And the cop came in there yelling at us for laughing because the girl was out there crying to get us out of trouble. But yeah, she got us in trouble. You know what I mean? But so I had the eggs. All the evidence was all over my crotch.
Now I got another story.
Yeah, I would have asked the cop, "Why are you staring at my crotch?"
Right? Yeah. What are you doing, buddy? My eyes are up here.
So Bigfoot, they're telling their stories of first
Worse.
dates that didn't, like horror story that didn't go well. Do you have one? First date?
Oh, Bigfoot, be careful now.
Yeah. We've already had a fight. One fight.
Yeah, Peanut got in trouble. He said about like 3 words and he got in trouble.
Oh dare!
Now, when it comes to jails and police stations, I got a whole different story on that.
Oh,
that's
here we
gonna.
go.
Yeah,
Are
that's
you
gonna open
sure
up.
you don't
Yeah.
want to tell them about the puma?
What?
You had a date with a puma?
We got to hear the puma.
I thought we called him
First the cougar.
You're not, I'm not on camera either.
Nothing wrong with a
You
cougar.
don't want to tell. No, that was
No.
that was like the second.
It's worse
Was
than
it?
Like literally a puma, like a wow. Or you
We're
mean like
talking about stuffed green peppers.
a
And,
jaguar.
Well, I was wondering, is a puma something like a cougar? What would a puma
Yeah.
be?
no, he doesn't want to talk about it.
Oh,
I don't blame him for some reason.
That's what I'm thinking.
very,
We've gone from
experience for the puma.
we've gone past cougar and we've gone past lion.
Just so you know, it was both with me. So the green pepper that was stuffed happened, and the puma. So
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah.
Wait,
Whoa.
stuffed peppers. Hold up. What?
I know,
There's
right?
a stuffed green pepper.
you mind? If
Is that
I
what they're
go?
calling it these days?
I feel like I'm falling back into that dimension. I
It's
was
not a
Oh,
horror
no.
story. It's
stuffed
not a
green-
I guess you could say it's a hot tamale.
No, Lily G, not a punta, a puma.
no,
What?
that's pinata.
Sorry, damn.
It's in the same category.
Ole!
I wonder if you say Olay.
Oh shit.
No.
Me and a friend of mine, we got ripped one night, and I took him home, and I went home, and as soon as I come in the back door, Mama moved the refrigerator. I hit that damn thing. I mean, face planted the hell out of it, and it the refrigerator tilted. And I looked at Mom and said, I'm going to go to bed, like that. She went in there and told Daddy, he's drunk. What are you going to do about it? They took me down to the police department, me and him. Yeah. And
Oh, he was drunk too?
no, he wasn't drunk.
Oh.
Me and my best friend me and my best friend was drunk. Okay. So Daddy and my uncle got together and they met at the police station, and Daddy took me in there and he tried to scare me into being straight. And one of the questions they kept
You weren't
asking,
straight?
where did you buy the beer? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I looked at him and I said, I ain't telling you shit because I'm going to get drunk next weekend too. And if I tell you, I can't do it.
And we know from the other story where you're getting that beer from. Yeah.
From the trailer with
This
that
was
drive-thru.
I swear to God, you would not believe where I bought this beer from at that time. It was a convenience store beside the police station.
I wonder if they purposely did that, like just to catch fuckers like you.
That could be.
Well, I looked up, but at the same time, my uncle was chief of police.
Oh, well, yeah, that's you got a golden ticket then.
Yeah, well, not really.
No.
No.
What's going on with Vester here? Had a couple dates with cougars.
Hey, what's wrong with that? At the same time?
Are they like is a cougar and pumas are the kind of the same thing or what?
That's what I was
No.
wondering. The puma thing.
A puma is a cat. Okay.
Oh,
Well, so is a cougar.
Yes. So theoretically, yes. Same thing.
Wait, is puma like a metaphor for something, or is it like literally a puma?
I don't know
a
that.
puma
Yeah,
is
I
a
don't
cat.
No,
It's like a smaller jaguar.
Yeah.
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 Exactly.
Well, I'm more interested in the puma with Bigfoot,
Oh,
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I'm curious
not
about that.
the actual critter.
And the stuffed bell peppers.
Yeah. Yeah. What's up with those?
leave your tamales out of it, Jeff.
No, it wasn't mine. It was Bigfoot's one that had the stuffed bell peppers, I believe.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, pumas are smaller than cougars. Okay.
yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah, a puma is the same thing as a cougar. It's not like a cougar,
Oh.
like women cougar. It's a cat.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
my mind and my mouth almost ruined this stream.
Yeah,
Just
all
now.
I can see
I'm gonna
now
type
is
this in chat.
Bigfoot running from a puma.
Oh, I wasn't sure how the puma fit into this whole thing. Like,
But I still can't figure out where the stuffed peppers came
I'm
from.
imagining like
Get in
circus
this.
midgets and people on a trapeze. You throw in the puma, those crazy.
Yeah. That's almost a better idea rather than explain a first date.
There. Okay, I said it in the chat. Now my mind can.
Just throw out keywords that people can create their own story. Yeah. Just I had a puma and some peppers and peanut butter.
Exactly.
Well,
Did y'all read private chat?
Oh, it's in
I see
private.
it.
Let's see.
Cougar is also known as a puma mountain.
Oh,
Are you kidding, Blake?
oh. That's funny.
Just put it in private. Don't tell.
I didn't know either.
Go on, Sally.
Oh, I can't believe I gotta explain this shit to Blake.
Hey, it's not the first time I've asked you stuff.
Might be the last though.
I like this. I like this private chat. That's
What was it? The beginning of the year, I didn't know what dominatrix was. So,
Oh Lord.
Oh wow.
so I went and I made a meme.
There, that's a
with a
simple
fairy,
version of
with
it.
a fairy whip
Oh,
and
there
a
we go.
Bigfoot.
Oh, interesting.
Oh,
Oh, that's how the reaction is. Oh, I can't believe I had to fucking type that is the first fucking time I've had to... Jesus Christ.
And it's on cats too. When it was
God.
Interesting.
That's one of the better private chats I've been in.
I know it's
What kind of private chats you been in?
Boring ones compared to this.
Oh.
right.
yeah,
Like the most
Cougar is an oversexed lady that goes after young men.
What
Yeah.
gave you that idea,
Can you
Jeff?
ever be oversexed though? Really?
Not, well, kind of, but
It's called a gold digger.
no, Gold Digger is a woman after a rich man.
Yeah. Or another rich woman.
Yeah.
Late night cougar talk here on Bushcraft.
And it ain't late night either.
No,
I swear to God, if if his fourth channel becomes like cougar prepping or some shit.
I already have 14.
cougar prepping. Oh,
You mean
You need to have some late night talk shows.
my sixth channel? You mean?
Oh, 6?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
yeah. We do need to know how do you prep for cougars? Yeah.
Oh,
Where he offers dating advice. Oh dear.
How to prep your cougar?
How to
just
prep for cougars.
flash a lot of money.
Gun house, that could be taken another way. Okay, don't do that.
Good. Good.
Oh, what are we prepping for? Oh dear.
oh my word.
Tonight on the Red Light Chat, cougars and necromancy. What suits your fancy?
It's necrophilia, you dumb fuck.
Same thing.
Oh.
If you know, you know, big fella.
Alan Bards. Cougars with Rugers.
Oh, hell yeah.
There you go.
Jeff just wants to cut.
Uh,
Oh dear.
That's a plus. I say that's a
Lily
plus.
G is like rar.
No,
I just thought of that meme where it's like rar.
Cougars with Rugers.
Oh shit.
Someone said cougar. Oh, that's funny.
Sometimes I think I know too much for my age, I swear.
Connie, you missed a good one tonight. I got to say that. You need to go back and rewatch it.
Who?
We got graveyards. We got strippers on top
Yeah.
of trailers. We got bell peppers. We got
We got cougars.
Cougars, pumas, circus midgets.
the only thing I've not heard
What?
is apple pie.
Mhm.
And why do you think it's apple pie and Chevrolet?
Uh,
You have
got
the apple
something
pie
funny.
in the Chevrolet.
I got something funny. What if one of your horror date stories is in chat and you don't know it? Oh.
I've been stalking the whole time.
The power of the internet.
I caught up with you.
Bitch. It's a whole new meaning on driving your Chevy to the levee.
Big time.
But this time the levee was moist.
What?
holy.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh.
Hey now. Hey now.
Oh.
Okay, I'm sorry, Connie.
Do y'all know what that song is about anyway?
About the people dying, I think, like rock stars dying or something.
Yeah, that was when
Buddy Holly.
the Big Bopper crashed in the plane, and that it was a reference to that.
Oh, I didn't know that at all.
Yeah, the day that when it says the day the music died, that's
Yeah.
referring to that.
Okay, Richie Valens and
Yeah.
Big Bopper, and it was another one in there.
Glasses.
You lost
Come
me.
on. He was famous for the glasses.
Buddy Holly. Buddy Holly.
No, was it Buddy Holly?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the lyrics of that is referring to the day the music died, and
And
the
it did.
day that
Yeah.
the American music industry changed, because I get into the conspiracies later. Fuck it.
Oh, interesting.
You know who switched seats and was supposed to be on that plane, right?
Yeah.
JFK Jr.
Who did?
Johnny Cash or Waylon Jennings.
Oh, Waylon Jennings.
Wow.
Yeah,
Waylon
Waylon
Jennings.
Jennings switched places with Buddy Holly, I think.
Yeah.
Well, I thought
they
I thought he switched places with Richie Valens.
Yeah, what? Yeah, maybe because Waylon was Buddy Holly's guitar player.
Yeah.
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 Oh, dang! I didn't know that.
And
Richie
Valens
told
was
him to go home, and he did.
Yeah.
Would you
Yeah.
consider Buddy Holly rockabilly?
Yeah.
Man, that would be awful.
I thought
Y'all
Rockabilly
ever
was-
see the movie?
Yeah.
Oh,
There's a ton of them.
La Bamba?
well, yeah, I've seen that.
My wife watches that movie at least once a month.
I haven't
I'm
seen that.
gonna rewatch it again. It was a good one.
Yeah, it was. Oh, I like that song too. Sleepwalk. That's in that.
What are you talking about, Peanut?
I'm
The
talking about
name of the song was called Sleepwalker.
Sleepwalk. The song. It's got like the flat steel, whatever it is, guitar in it.
Yeah. It was pretty good. That was a good song. Well, it wasn't a song, it was a musical.
Yeah, it's the instrumental. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just yeah. We're near.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, Ragnar.
Now, I did not know this, but I don't know if it's a song, if you classify it as a song or what. But there was one that come out. The name of it was Silence. Nothing. No singing, no music, no nothing. and it climbed the charts big time in its day.
You know why? Because everyone was so damn high off their ass that they thought they heard shit.
Yeah, I'm not going to
Oh,
disagree.
that sounds so good.
Well, no, because it's actually proven that if you go into a sensory deprivation chamber, which is an actual thing they have at some spas, where you float in salt water and
Okay.
they turn off the
Oh,
lights,
yeah.
they plug your ears, you have no sense of anything. You can't see, you can't hear, nothing. It's as if you're floating in space, and you really even can't feel the water. And
I
people start
guarantee
to
I hear something.
people start to hallucinate. So when they hear silence like that, or
I don't hear silence.
well, you know what I mean.
I have
That's
constant ringing in my ears.
Yeah, they do.
There
Well,
would be no.
Moving past that real quick. Okay, sorry, but when you don't have tinnitus and all that, and you're able to actually hear nothing, if that's even a thing, you actually can start to go insane.
Oh man, could you imagine Jeff in one of those things?
Dude,
it's kind of like
hey, there'd be bubbles coming out of that water, boy.
Yeah, but you'd be stuck in there with it.
this is why they drain it and sanitize it.
it kind of reminds me of
Like the person opening the door to check on me wouldn't know.
There's actually challenges on YouTube of people. Okay, who's talking over what?
Well, I'm sorry, I was talking first, and then I've been like people are talking over me too. Well, I was talking about in Stranger Things they have a deprivation tank, and so like that might be like how they actually, you know.
There's challenges on YouTube where people go like 24 hours or 48 hours in that thing, and it's torture sometimes.
No,
Yeah,
no.
that would be brutal. That would be brutal.
See, my problem is I would put me in something like that, I'd end up drowning.
Well, actually, the water's so salty you physically can't, unless you deliberately drank the water. You couldn't. If you floated on your belly, you probably could drown. But other than that, if you stay on your back, you're not going to move.
Well, if you drink the salt water, you go insane too.
Well, there's that too. But,
Yeah.
Well, wait a minute.
when I have trouble sleeping, I put on my shooting headphones. I don't hear shit.
Oh, hell, I don't hear shit either when I put my headphones on. There is a drug out with salt in it. I can't think of it.
Saline.
I saw a little bit of it today. That it makes the user think he's a zombie or something like that. And
Talking bath salts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
bath
Dude,
salt.
you realize that's like 15 years old. That's Florida crazy man.
Yeah.
That's just like what they call it, like the guy who ate someone's face on the bridge.
Yeah, the face eaters.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's 15 years old, dude.
Yeah, that is. Oh, what happened with all that? It just ended one day.
Yeah.
The guy,
Disappeared.
reckon they ate your way out.
It went to the Smithsonian.
yeah, everyone was saying it was the start of the zombie apocalypse.
That's right. Yeah.
And that's just about a couple years after that. That's when I started prepping.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, when guys are eating people's faces and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, dang. It couldn't had to happen right beside Georgia, knowing they're all coming up.
Man from Michigan.
Remember that?
Right.
Be charming, it's too late for that.
The guy on the bridge who ate someone's
Florida man from
Yeah.
Michigan.
Like
He probably was from Michigan.
Probably from 8 Mile.
Yeah.
Where it is.
Pure Michigan.
Definitely.
That's
Pure
pure
Michigan.
Michigan, all right.
Pure
It
Michigan.
is. Home of the face eaters.
Pure Michigan.
David, that's the Michigan.
logo
That's
for
the
me.
Michigan like slogan is it's pure Michigan.
Yeah.
I'll be back in a minute.
Oh,
I knew
like,
that. I'm like Bushcraft. I'm the neighbor in Ohio.
Oh,
Yeah, he's closer to you.
Yeah.
He's just like,
oh no shit.
yeah.
What, Toledo?
Just half hour south of Cleveland.
Oh,
Ish.
don't have to
Half
deal
hour.
with Cincinnati.
We're gonna have
No,
to
although we do go down there a couple times a year. But
right?
what's that?
I
Oh, I
said
think.
to Bigfoot that we'll have to come visit you next year.
Yeah, yeah.
And bushcraft, of course.
Oh, just for the record, David. Now that I see your name on stream here,
Yeah.
the name David Devine. I have somebody from my work that asked me maybe last week, "Do I watch you?" And up to today, I didn't remember who you were at that point. But now that I put the name to the face, it's like, oh shit, yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think you actually maybe a year ago room rated me one night. I remember
Oh
you.
yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so
And,
cool.
I know
yeah.
you looked familiar. I just didn't remember your name until I saw it down there in the corner.
Oh, right on.
But
Right
then
on.
to have somebody from work about a week ago drop your name,
Yeah, that's weird. I wonder who that was.
well, I can tell you who that was, but that would give away where I work. But
Right. Oh, yeah. Don't do that.
I don't want to. Yeah.
Huh. Okay, wild. Yeah.
Small
That's wild.
world when it
That
comes to
should,
the
yeah.
internet.
Yeah. The internet, yeah. Absolutely. That's how I found David. Oh, from 101's room raid, yeah. Yeah, like about almost a year ago.
That's so cool. He went away.
Mm-hmm.
So total off topic, but then again, there is really no topic. I found some old footage. Like when I say old, I'm talking 2001.
From the basement.
Of 9/11 with all the first responders.
Oh.
And this is not anything that is from documentaries or anything. This is from people on the street. So I found a 24-minute video of it. And I don't know why it popped up in my recommended or anything. It just was there. It's kind of weird.
So it's a video. It's on YouTube already? It's on YouTube?
Yeah, it's been on YouTube.
Wow.
There is a lot of stuff popping up. I don't know if it's because tomorrow's 11/11, but I have seen a lot of stuff about the September thing.
Well, this is just the emergency vehicles responding, so you can show this. But it gave a list of all in the comments here. Where is it here? Yeah. Of the comments here of all the people on what engines: Ladder 105, Ladder 21, Ladder 7, Rescue 3, Ladder 25. All these ones that didn't come back. And a lot of the comments of just recently here are people from New York that say, I don't even remember that vehicle. Or they don't remember seeing it in current day. And I'm thinking, well, that vehicle disappeared that day. I'm just saying.
Well, they do have some of the vehicles on display.
Oh, it's like turned into a museum thing?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why.
I don't know which ones they are, but the one that was the very closest to one of the buildings is the one that they had in the museum down there.
Well, this was supposedly dropped 3 years ago. Really weird. Sorry, what?
Well, you want to know something else strange happening in the street? Today in 1969, Sesame Street debuted on PBS television.
You're not going to play any of that bushcraft?
No.
Really? Not, man. It's just literally a bunch of fire trucks.
Yeah, I get in trouble for Jeff saying weird words.
You're kidding.
Wow.
Yeah.
No,
he
I'm
did.
not.
Wow.
Evans, I
Okay,
remember
maybe I'll
that.
show it on mine then.
Yeah, I got until January. I'm like on probation.
Me too, actually, right now too.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, good, you are.
Pat Evans, I remember when all that happened too, and I remember the day somebody came in one of his chat and saying he was talking about me, shouting me out. That was kind of cool. That was
Whatever
fun.
happened to Dave? Not you, David, but Snedeker.
A Snedeker, yeah.
I think he still does things once in a while, but like
I
he
thought
can't.
he got really slammed off YouTube.
But, yeah, I think he might be on a different platform, but I know he can't sit for long periods of time.
Oh, that's right. He went to the hospital.
Yeah.
I remember he was sick for some time.
Yep.
Is Sniffer? Is that the engine I was talking about? Because it's the most famous one because it was all the guys didn't make it.
Right.
And there's something else that a lot of people don't know is that engine. Somebody tried hiding under it, and they found remains afterwards.
Oh, can you imagine that? Like, I remember hearing that a while ago. Now that you mention it, oh shit. You know, I was only 94. So, yeah, I was only like 7 years old when that happened, but it still is burned into my mind.
Yeah,
I didn't fully understand it then.
There are people that don't know what that was.
I know, and I'm reading the comments on that video I wanted to show you, but some of them are like, I don't even know what this is, and I'm like, dude, or like I wasn't even born then. I'm like, really? Like, I know. How do I want to put it?
It's just history's not being taught.
Yeah.
We're supposed to.
I guess I'm in more shock that they don't know what it is.
Yeah.
You don't have to understand it, but at least know what it is. Like, okay, there was also an incident in, what, was it 95 or 94 that there was a explosion outside of it?
The garage?
Yeah.
I want to say that was like maybe 91.
93.
93?
Oh, that was before I was born.
Yeah.
But I still seen images and that, and I know what that is.
Yeah.
How people can be born to, you know, just after that or whatever and not know? Shit.
We were talking about this, but with the Mandela thing. And it because there are people that don't know what we're talking about, like the Mandela stuff. They don't even know what the dude with the peanut with the monocle on his
With the what?
The monocle thing in his eye.
Oh, the Monopoly dude.
And Star Trek stuff and
Star Wars,
risky business, all that stuff. They don't know what it is.
Or,
It's like
or the.
they said that the world was going to end in 2000.
It's missing the dash.
It is mission. It's missing.
I remember a dash.
When they said the world was going to end in 2000.
2012.
Yeah.
No, 2000.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
You know, and now that you're, hold on a minute, and now that you're saying, people don't know what anything from the 20th century is. Yeah, it did end because people don't remember it. In a way,
That's interesting.
we were just discussing records. Why does history repeat itself? Because people forget it. Those who forget history are doomed to repeat it.
Exactly.
Why do you think people want the records back? Like we were talking before, they think it's a new thing. Okay, look at the flip phones that Samsung's coming out with. They think it's a new thing. No, it's
Yeah.
from the last century.
No, that
People forget about it.
we had them first.
Right.
Yeah.
So
No,
weird.
we had call phones first.
Yeah, they delete history though all the time.
Remember the suitcase phone?
I was gonna say
Yeah,
back
back
before
phone.
you had
Oh,
like
yeah.
you had the brick with the old CB antenna that's like
Yeah.
60
Yeah.
inches or so.
Or Get Smart, he had a shoe phone, didn't he? Get Smart had a shoe phone.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
he sure did.
God.
Yes, he did. Agent 99.
86.
86.
Yeah, that was the girl.
The girl was 86. All right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Didn't she have glasses and was on a computer?
I think
That was the movie. We're talking about the show.
Okay, I'm sorry. Again, you're talking to the younger one of the bunch here.
Mhm.
Sorry.
yeah, Y2K.
At least I know what you're talking about, though.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, I made so much money on Y2K. all I did was add a zero.
Damn.
And it was useless because it didn't do a dang thing.
No.
Yeah, I remember it. I was 12 years old, but I remember it was a lot of hype behind it, and I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah,
Like,
it
man,
was.
these people are crazy, man.
You were
Yeah.
born in '88. What?
Yeah. So, man, I'm just loving life.
Damn.
I don't even have a computer. If it stops working, what's going to happen to me?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it don't matter. I can't afford a computer. What's a,
Yeah.
I think Y2K was a
You
start.
grew up in the Red Dawn era, huh? What?
It was
No.
there was definitely some red moments.
oh, B
Red
Charmy
Dawn
says
was-
99 was the girl.
85.
So who was 86? 99 was the girl?
No, 99 was the guy. 86 was the girl.
All right. We have a disagreement with you and B Charmy.
Guess that's why they had the song "Party Like It's 1999."
Yeah.
You're right.
Be charming if you can go back and catch some replays.
Jeff, you're wrong.
Oh, 99 is the girl?
Yep.
I swore up and down 86 was the girl.
No, it's 99.
I have no
All
idea.
right. So then I used it appropriate when I said thanks, Agent 99.
Let's see who 86 was.
Hey Tasha, hi Trust. Grow up. Power Ranger era. Yeah.
86 was the guy.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Damn, talking about the Mandela effect.
Yeah, look at that.
And this is the TV show Get Smart, correct?
Yeah, the original.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the original one. Yeah.
With,
What kind of car did he have? I know it was supposed to be in some type of sports car back then.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Not
Who
remember.
was the guy that played him? Max was. Max was it Max?
No, that's his name.
That was his character. Yeah, Max.
Don Adams.
Don Adams.
Yeah.
all right.
Oh man, his picture looked weird. I didn't recognize him. I'm trying to figure out who that guy was. And
This is a
wow.
1965 Sunbeam Tiger.
Wow.
Huh?
Okay.
Does that sound correct?
Don Adams.
Mhm.
Was
I
he
don't
in
know.
anything else, Don Adams?
That was the car he had?
That's what the Googly said. It says a 1965 Sunbeam Tiger.
I've never heard of one.
Maybe it's like an
Maybe-
Australian car or something.
By the picture, I couldn't fit in one.
Yeah, it's a small car.
Years old.
I mean, it's like a go-kart.
Yeah, and when Get Smart would go off, Adam 12 came on, and then
Oh yeah.
He had the Tiger for the first 2 seasons. Then it was a Kerman Gia.
That's
Wow.
what I was thinking. The Gia, the Comer Gia.
Boy, B knows a lot about Get Smart.
Get Smart. She'd be winning Get Smart trivia if we
Yeah.
were having it.
Man,
Now, wait a
Smoke
minute.
hard.
69 MG also. Now, I remember the Carmagia is one I remember. I don't remember hell, here we go again, talking about cats.
Uh-oh.
Meow.
What more Puma talk?
Yeah,
Or what?
yeah.
Yeah, I
Went
still
full
want to
circle.
know about the puma and the stuffed peppers.
I know, me too.
Oh,
Just don't bring in the banana peppers, man.
Oh, no.
That'll really break
Oh,
the
hell,
couch.
that,
That'll really break the couch.
another story.
Hmm.
But it ain't with banana peppers, it's with jalapeno peppers.
guess y'all gonna have to wait.
That
he
jelly
said.
that you made that's bulletproof.
No. When we was working at the same mill, there was a Hispanic guy who was working with us. And one day he come in with a black eye and his nose was busted. And it was asked to him, what the Sam hell happened to you? He got to laughing. He said, well, he said, I eat jalapeno peppers, right out of the jar. He said, well, right after I got through eating about a half jar, the girlfriend got a little bit kinky.
Oh dear.
And he said, he went downtown and she started making noise.
Hello,
And
Perry Mason.
find out the jalapenos was real hot on her, and she raised him up and started beating the crap out of him. He had to take her to the hospital.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
With,
man.
That's a spicy meatball.
his co-star was the guy from Incredible Hulk on the Martian show.
So, just for the record, I'm live in 2 minutes here, and I'm gonna bail on this stream.
Well, I hope you're alive now.
Yeah, really. I hope you're not an AI.
Or in Memorex.
Yeah, I'll be staying away from Jeff because him and
Do you know what the word dominatrix really is? What it really means?
Is that a
Do you want to know?
It's got something to do with a bondage. Okay.
the topic of this stream, and you're over here. You're just continuing. I'm like, oh my god.
That's another thing I learned was that S&M stuff or something.
Yeah, S&M and dominatrix. Damn near the same thing.
I know, trust. I actually just learned 3 more things tonight. So I'm moving
2
on.
of them are courtesy of me. I don't know if I'm proud of that or not. Anyway, I will see you guys here in a few minutes.
let's go.
All right.
I'll go over to 101s and
It
learn
ruined my
new
stream.
words.
Thank you.
All right. We'll learn some new stuff at
We
1.
reviewed what we learned on bushcraft tonight.
That puts a whole new meaning on bushcraft.
So when I learned that word, I made a meme with a fairy with like one of those whippy things with a Sasquatch, and Bigfoot was just shook his head. He goes, "Get that out of here!"
Oh my God, that's funny.
Yeah,
What, did you have your whips with little balls on the end of it?
I don't know. It was just a meme. I still have it somewhere.
But the fairy whipping the Bigfoot.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know where my phone is.
Do I need to pull off my
101 was saying I was going to start a new channel. But the funny thing is, not too long ago, because my morning thing, I did come up with a name for the morning show because the porch thing was already taken, and so I did make up a thumbnail, and it was
Me and Jeff are probably thinking along the same lines.
the Morning Bush Show.
I remember that you guys said that. We're like, no.
No, that sounds so wrong.
I would get so many views, though. I like
it.
There'd be a lot of people showing up.
If Bushcraft, if you ever need any partner on there, let me know. I'd love to come on your bush show.
Are you guys serious? The morning bush with David.
I like it.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Like it.
You guys both have the beards.
I would
morning
gladly,
God.
I would
Um,
gladly promote that, the morning bush.
Well, when we go to one-on-ones, I will explain to people what a bush youngin is.
Or I could do the late night with the bush.
There you go.
Or you know what else? You could always do midday with the bush. Midday with the bush.
Yeah. Midday bush.
So that's why all the rich people have their boats.
As long as I can come in and tell you, okay, y'all go saddle up the beaver.
Lord, you're being a little hard on the beaver.
No. Okay, so Bushcraft.
You know that
plays
was a
this-
reference to that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He plays this game, and
I
over
have
there
two
by the-
beavers.
And yeah, he actually has a beaver with a saddle on it with all these dinosaurs. So, yeah.
Next stop, Bucky's.
Wow. Yeah. All right.
Or Baron.
All right, I'll see you guys over there.
What a fun.
I'll go
You're
over
2 minutes late.
I know. I wonder why.
It gets interesting.
Oh, Peanut.
Bye.
just went up.
I hope we didn't get Peanut in trouble.
Oh,
That was fun listening to that.
that was fun. I like it. I could do for like a half hour of that right now, to be honest.
You know, Peanut was staying on there as long as he could. So it wouldn't be hollering at.
Connie Carla talks with my boy.
There you go.
There you go. Midday talks with my bush.
Well, if that don't work out, just call it morning wood. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, Lordy.
It had to be said.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, don't.
Yeah.
You can't keep something like that
I
inside.
apologize.
You got to let it out.
Well, that's hilarious.
I gotta. He's not even live yet.
No.
If you two do it, it could be the morning Bushwood or Wood Bush show or something. That would be hilarious.
Bushwood.
There you go. That's catchy.
Beat the bush with the wood.
Hey, you got your woods and bushes in there. You got,
Put it on a shirt. I'll support it.
The thing is, me and Jeff could do it. The bare bush.
Yeah, bare bush.
There you
I
go.
always say
Yeah.
Wood Bush in the chat.
You know, I never even put those two together till you just said something about that.
Okay, so when we go over to 101s, just hashtag
Bear
Bear Bushwood in chat.
Hashtag bare bushwood.
They
Got
just
it.
went live.
Bare bushwood.
You know what? I'm gonna do it. The hell with it. I'm gonna go ahead and say it.
Bear Bushwood. I gotta go find my phone.
Okay. Everybody head over. Thanks for hanging out. And remember, tomorrow is Veterans Day. If you're out and you happen to run across one, shake their hands. Thank them.
Definitely.
Yep. Because we wouldn't be here without a lot of their sacrifice.
True story.
Mhm.
So thanks everybody for hanging out, and head over to 101s and what was it? Hashtag Bear Bush Wood.
Bear Bushwood.
Hashtag bare
I've
bushwood.
already done pronounced it up on there.
Okay.
Gotcha.